sport is confidence. You see a lot of freshmen that come into college. They don't do as well sometimes, not because of the skill, it's because of the confidence that they do have. Confidence is a big step to overcome, and once you have confidence in what you're doing, you become a better ball player. And the guys that do figure it out early, they have great freshman years. That's why you see a lot of good players that are freshman All-Americans. They figure it out quicker than others.
Mr. Yamashita has climbed on top, and he's not the biggest guy we've seen out there, but right-handers are going to have a problem with him.
Yeah, look at Oswald. Oswald, excuse me. He's not a very big guy. He pitches. He's been doing it for a great job.
And he's had a few pretty good years, if I recall.
Yeah, actually, I just watched the highlights of Roy the other night. He does a great job, and he's a little guy. Good things do come in little packages sometimes.
1-1 assessed count, 335 the dimensions to right and left, and 400 to straightaway center. Pitcher and catcher are going to get on the same page here with the signs. R.J. Ortiz has the benefit of being left-handed in this situation, and Yamashita, wearing number 12, is going to try and solve the puzzle of left-handers, which a lot of times is troubling for a sidewinder, especially a right-handed sidewinder.
And that's why you see a lot of guys will pinch hit a left-hander, because it takes away that slider. If you can be effective with bringing that slider back door, but a slider down to a lefty, that's kind of going right into their barrel. That's a very hittable pitch to a left-hander. Right there, he tried coming in, just got in just enough with that slider. If you leave it a little too much over the plate, that ball is going to go a long way.
Ortiz got pretty good bat on that ball, but just missed it a little bit, and we saw from the action of that ball that he did have a pretty flat swing plane, a little backspin on it, but it hung up in center field, and it's a ways out there, 400 to the fence. Better luck hitting it to right or left. The only home runs we've seen thus far in camp have been to left field.
Yeah, and some of them, that one was a shot.
Yeah. One of them, I think, ended up probably one-hopped onto the turf field just out beyond the left field fence where they play field hockey.
That's one thing you notice with some of these players built. I know when I was coming up and playing, weightlifting wasn't as big as it is now. And it's lifting in the correct way. You don't want a big bulky guy, a power lifter, playing baseball.
Strike 3 to Rockwell, and his immediate reaction was to do a right turn. Hey, boy, where was that? And I don't blame him.
That was he's throwing a frisbee up there.
Yeah.
And they started right at him, and I don't know how much plate it caught, if any, but it's that's a difficult pitch to hit.
Pretty sure that pitch was about to boomerang if the catcher didn't catch it. That's how much slide it was. Entertaining, and it's good to have your same bullpen catcher, which is the case here if you're pitching and you have this kind of delivery and that kind of motion on a pitch.
Yeah, especially, you keep the same battery, bring him in with it, so that way, he knows what type of movements, because this is probably the first time he's ever catched them, probably not on the same team, so he wants to try to, see what kind of movement he has. Late break, more right now it's just kind of a frisbee action, and it's breaking a lot. He wants to get out and get around it.
Ball 4 to Sean Schroeder, Boise High School product.
See a lot of people from Boise here today.
Runner on first after a walk. Throw down to second base is a good one, but it was a little high, and I don't think there was much of a chance anyway. That's a free base most of the time, I'd say.
No, catcher did a nice job of just, getting out quickly. Sometimes you have to go a little faster than what you like, but he did a nice job and put it at the plate. Give him a shot at second base to make a tag. It's good to be fast and have a good arm, but accuracy is the most important thing when it comes to catching.
Pretty good job by Rockwell. Got dirty. Now he's on second in scoring position with 2 outs, and that's where you want to be to score a run in this situation. And here comes the frisbee. Strike 3.
Had a little sink to that one.
A little bit, and it started outside and dove hard and in, and it was maybe even in the strike zone with the sink.
That was a good pitch, and then And right now the hitters just got to adjust.